This video will go over adding notes and a couple other settings that we have when it comes to wiring diagrams. So under menu we have the add note, and you see a little text area comes up on the top here. Click here to show note options. So by clicking it, it turns into a text box that you can edit, and in the lower right, the menu bar, there's not many options for a note, but you can remove the note when you click on it. So here we can say this is a simple wiring diagram, and you can just place that wherever you want. You can have the note close to wires if you want to give a wire a different label. You can have it close to different parts. So this is where you can, if you need if a part doesn't have the name of the part, you can put a label next to it for that. So notes are pretty simple. You can just create them, move them around where you need to be. It can be a full paragraph if you want, or just a simple sentence. Now you also saw under menu there are settings. We have different paper sizes. So ANSI A is what we're at right now, and this is a standard letter size paper when saved. It's 8.5 by 11. ANSI B is 11 by 17. So by clicking it, you saw right there my workbench grew. Now by clicking and dragging, I can move the diagram around, and by scrolling I can zoom out, and you see the diagram is much larger now, so I can change the size. I can move the stuff around a lot. So if I have a lot of other parts, or if I have large parts, I can use a larger paper size. I can go to Arc D, which is even larger. So if I zoom out now, you see we are much larger. This is poster size, very large diagram, and clicking and dragging them around. So I will move these back into position here, and we'll reduce this back down to ANSI, and you see now it shrunk back down. So when I make it smaller, that's what we get. So you saw when I scroll out and scroll up and scroll down, it zooms in and zooms out. If you're on a touch device, this is a touch-friendly software, so you can use the left buttons to touch, to maneuver, and I'll move the mouse. This is a touch computer, so I can touch plus, touch minus. Now, making a wiring diagram on a touch device is not that easy, so what we've done is made it so when you click on a part, so I'll click on this part right here, it loads the part up, and now you see we have these terminals. The screw terminals are orange and green. The one that's green here, down near this area, the one that's green, if I hover over it, it has a symbol saying that I can't use it. So what you want to do is with a touch device, you can touch one of the terminals and set the terminal, and then touch another part and set a terminal. So I'll touch that one right there, set the terminal, and that makes the wire. So when you're on a touch device, you can't really drag a wire from one spot to another, or if you have a very large diagram, even if you do have mouse and keyboard, if I have two parts that are very far from each other and I have to click and I have to drag, I can't reach the other part. So that's where just clicking on it, selecting one terminal, and then clicking down here and selecting another terminal on this part would let you wire up without having to click and drag and drop the wires.